Oh, I know there's glass there. Ugh. That's terrifying. Hi, welcome back to our channel, except it's just me today. It's gonna be me for a while because obviously I live in Hong Kong now. Maria lives in England. But anyway, I've been in Hong Kong for about a month, over a month and a half, and I thought it was about time I did some kind of Q&A video. Welcome to the new backdrop. Now, I am sat on my windowsill, which is massive, and this is my view. There is glass here, as you can see, but it's a beautiful view. It's probably not the best place to film it because of the lighting, but I thought I may as well. So let's get straight into it. I have written down the questions on my phone. Where are you, questions? It's really warm in here. Okay, I found the questions. Right. So, thank you if you've asked me a question. I'm going to get through them. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, the best thing about Hong Kong. God, that's a hard question. Like, I love Hong Kong. It's an amazing place. It's got so much to do. There's so many variations to Hong Kong. If you want a day out, you could go into the countryside, you could go into the city. There is just so much to do all the time. Some of my like bestest friends ever in Hong Kong, so that's a huge selling point for me. There's just so much variation, so many different cultures. But yes, there's so much to do, there's so many different people to meet and everything. That's a hard question. Sorry. Have I been to Disney yet? And they put, I couldn't wait. No, I bloomin' have not. I set the rule that I was not allowed to go to Disney until I had an apartment. Boom! I have got an apartment now, and I'm very excited to say that I will be now getting an annual pass. And I am incredibly lucky because it is my Christmas present from my parents. So they have given me a very early Christmas present saying, we want you to kind of enjoy it and everything. So I'm very, very excited. So look out for things to do with Disney very soon. Who is your favorite kitty cat? I know who this question is from, and obviously RJ is yours. Oh my god, what's her name? I struggle with it. Artsy, is that right? Did I say it right? Also Bella in England, shout out to Bella. Do I miss Norwich? Yes, I do. I miss the people in Norwich. There are some aspects of things that I just, so convenient because you know it. Yeah, I do miss it. I'm not kind of pining over Norwich as for like, but the people in Norwich, yeah, I miss them a lot. Has Hong Kong changed since you were last there? I've had a few questions related to this, so someone else said the same. So it's 10 years since I was last here, living here. It has changed, but I have to say, I think it's because I've changed. Like, I lived here as a student, as a teenager. I'm now an adult, which is just rubbish, isn't it? Like, but like, that's the main difference, is that I'm having to deal with life differently because I'm having to be the grown-up. Places always develop, things do change, but overall Hong Kong is Hong Kong. Related to the next question, which was, how have protests affected you? Now, we can't really go on talking about moving to Hong Kong without mentioning the protests. It's a lot. On the weekend, you have to be careful with where you go because it's very well planned. A lot of it is very peaceful, but things have gone awry and it's turned into less peaceful protests and less peaceful as a whole. Sometimes I've had one encounter where I was just out, and me and a friend, Louise, we had to just get home quickly because it was suddenly kind of happening around us and we just needed to get out of there. yeah, it does impact. I'm hoping there will be a peaceful solution. It's hard to know, but Hong Kong is still amazing. There is still a lot you can do without it being affecting your daily life if you're thinking of coming over here. Okay, the next one. When am I coming back to Norwich? So I think I will be back next summer, so summer 2020. Yeah, even if it's just for a few weeks, see family, see friends, do some shopping. That will be delightful. When am I next going to Disney? Very soon, my friends. Very, very soon. This week. In 4 days. What? When I filmed this, it'll be sooner by the time I edit this. Okay, what do I teach and what age am I working with? So I'm a special needs teacher. I work with supporting kids who have diagnoses, but then also kids who are just needing help in a particular subject or have fallen behind. I work with mostly secondary school children, so high school children, teenagers. I do sometimes occasionally work with primary school, but I'm mostly a secondary school person. Biggest difference between living in England and Hong Kong? Transport. Firstly, I'm kind of used to having my own car, which I don't have over here. However, transport is so easy over here, you can get anywhere. Accessibility, on a day out, I could go to any bit of Hong Kong. It doesn't really matter. It's not considered like, oh, we can't go there, it's a weeknight or something. Like, whole of Hong Kong is accessible. Biggest difference, I live on my own. I miss Maria a lot. I miss my family a lot. Living on your own is an adjustment I'm having to make. It's weird. I haven't actually spent too many evenings on my own because I kind of go out and about and like even like have people over. So yeah, getting used to that. And then little things like food. There's certain things that are trickier to find. I really want to buy frozen berries. Such a random thing, but it's what I need. Okay, what has been the biggest challenge moving abroad? Biggest challenge is missing people. I've always found that when I moved to England, I miss people in Hong Kong. When I moved to Hong Kong, I miss people in England. The biggest challenge, I think, has been to do with setting up. Like, it's an expensive city for rent, and so in the first few months of, like, I'm only in the first month and a half of being here, it's been very expensive. I've been paid once, which is great, but there's a lot to do in the first month and a bit. So having savings is very important if you're going to do it, because yeah, it's a lot to do in the first month, like literally setting up. After this, once I've set up the apartment, it will calm down a bit and it'll be great. It's just a lot at once. Yeah, I think that's mainly the thing, is getting your head around starting a new job, finding a place to live and setting up your place to live all at once, which is the challenge. So that's all my questions, which thank you for asking me. Hopefully this has been interesting, and please let me know if you want to see, like, what kind of videos you want to see. I'm doing my weekly vlogs. Thank you if you watch. I'm hoping to get a bit more creative with it. As we know, I am going to Disney soon. So let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see from there. And yes, thank you as always. Please give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe so you keep up to date with all of the stuff that's going on. And my arms have gone very expressive. I feel like I need to do like tragedy. What's the next move? Tragedy. Please correct me. I might have to look it up on YouTube. What is the tragedy dance moves? This is like a cool song. Right, come on. They're doing like Irish dancing. What's going on? It's live. Ready? No. Okay, got it. Ready? Tragedy. Tragedy. Aren't you glad we did that? Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.